Hello, my name is Matt Viegas. I am currently a second year DPT student, and I wanted to touch upon an interesting topic before I delve into PT, physical therapy, and just talking all about that, what I'm learning with school. So movement is an art. That's the theme for this week, and I wanted to pay tribute really quick to a gentleman by the name of Monty Oum, O-U-M, and he was a very talented animator who produced these amazing videos on YouTube by himself, just during his free time as a hobby. Just really cool stuff of video game characters, Master Chief versus Samus in Haloid, or in Dead Fantasy, Dead or Alive characters versus Final Fantasy characters, and just really showcasing his talent and just what's possible with just observing movement and just stretching that in comical ways and just showing off like fighting scenes. So that's a big thing with me growing up. I know I'm like Asian American, so yeah, it's stereotypical, but growing up watching Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and people doing Tai Chi or martial arts is always interesting because it's a different way of life. And that's something I definitely appreciate now as a physical therapy student, because there's a lot with just natural, normal movement. There's a lot of variation and just the way that people move, the way that people act. And so one of the challenges for me is trying to just feel out where people are coming from when trying to study for my classes and case studies and whatnot, and what's normal for people, and trying to get them back from injury, or trying to get them to develop and reach their full potential in regards to movement. But what I wanted to talk about most of all was growing up in this really cool era where people get to see Toy Story, this really awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. Showcasing talent and just this transition from the traditional cartoon animation with like Aladdin or Lion King and moving into the world of 3D, and just how technology's changed so much since then. It's insane how like my generation is the first to like grow up with that transition from 2D to 3D, and just how the trends now with like virtual reality and all these other interesting things going on. So like any artists out there, I know I see some of you that I've grown up with from the Bay Area showing your stuff on Instagram. Like feel free to comment here and like share anything that you want, and so other people can see your work. I just wanted to like quickly touch upon this topic because I definitely feel that artwork and culture is something that society at large has not appreciated enough. And I just wanted to just quickly touch upon that before I go into like all my exercise or stretching stuff that I'm planning on showcasing, since I've been studying so hard these past 2 years as a physical therapy student. But that will be it for today. Just a really short, quick talk about that. And anyways, thank you very much for watching, and tune in next time. So in a couple weeks, what I'll be talking about is my experience from back in college with running a marathon. And unfortunately, that was my first and only marathon I've done. But hopefully, once I get my career in order and everything and finally get stable, I really, really would love to tackle the challenge of trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon. I'm sure you've seen all those videos from this past Boston Marathon this weekend. It's a great event, the marathon is a beast that refuses to be tamed. So looking forward to discussing more about that and running. Anyways, take care. Peace.